Kong is too flashy. He's trying to get attention. He's climbing up the Empire State Building. Like, look at me. Godzilla, he's just working class, like just going to work, and like I respect
Smashing
that.
shit. Hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for Movie Scene in Sweden.
Hi,
Hey,
Ellen.
Jonathan, how are you?
I'm doing great, especially now when I get to speak with the two of you, of course. Uh,
I totally
so
understand that. We're delightful.
yeah, you sure are, and you star in a delightful show this time around. I've seen all the episodes of the show, and it's one of my favorite this year. It goes everywhere, and
Oh yeah,
it really
fantastic.
delivers. Yeah. So I wanted to start out by asking how it was to to kind of drop into a world with monsters and Kurt Russell. Like, how is that?
Kurt Russell is not a monster, and I take issue
I
with the
said
fact that you're
and
implying that he is.
monsters.
Oh, okay, all right, just making sure. No, uh, personally, like like many other people, like Kurt was a hero of mine growing up, and so to get the opportunity to spend a little time with him, I just was like very surreal and like what a treat. And as I've sort of said many a time, like they say don't meet your heroes, but I think Kurt like dispels that notion because he more than lives up to the like person that you think he's going to be. He's incredibly generous and talented and so smart. um but yeah, like was on cloud nine every day.
Stepping into that world, yeah, both Kurt Russell and the monsters is just epic. And indeed, it's like you sort of grow up watching his movies, I think, and not just once. It's the type of movies that you've watched a million times. I think I watched Backdraft like 10 times or something. And the thing, but it's, yeah, like very generous actor, like writer as well. So he sort of like did everything he could to elevate our material, to make it the best it could be. And the monsters, super exciting thing to be a part of. Every time they show up, it's like a massive event. It's like a big thing. Is there going to be a new monster? Is Godzilla going to be there? Is he not going to be there? It's like you building this anticipation. And for us, it's just as exciting watching it.
And for us who are watching it at home now, it's really nice to have a TV show on the scope, almost as when you go to the movies in the cinema and see these kind of monsters. So I obviously must take this opportunity to ask which monsters are your favorite within this universe?
I mean, it's
Godzilla, of
Godzilla.
course.
Yeah, I know
Not
that's
Kong.
that's the easy answer, but I think it's Godzilla over Kong, I would say.
It's the easy answer, maybe, but it's also it's a true one. Yeah, Godzilla.
Kong is too flashy. He's trying to get attention. He's climbing up the Empire State Building. Like, look at me. Godzilla, he's just working class, like just going to work, and like I respect
Smashing
that.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, smash some shit, but like, he's doing it for the right reasons, and it feels like Kong is like, who does he think he is?
I guess you have a point. uh, this is taking place like there are movies that you can watch, and this takes place within the context of those. We have John Goodman that we've seen in a previous movie as well. Where would you guys think that viewers who want to like invest more time in this universe should start? Is the TV show? Should you start with the movie? Which way would be the best you would
I mean,
you
in
would
a
say?
way, you can watch them all independently from one another. Like they're linked and they exist within a timeline. Like for people who know the movies, like our show takes place after what they refer to as G-Day, like the San Francisco destruction of the 2014 film, I believe. Yeah. But they're not dependent on each other. So in a way, and I guess that's what's the fun thing with diving into these universes, is that you can kind of start wherever you want, and you can sort of pick, you don't it doesn't have to be linear and you're not missing anything by watching one or watching, or it's you can, there's a bit of, you can sort of delve into it and sort of do what you want.
I will say though
and the
that
show is
for Monarch that they paid close attention to a lot of that stuff. So if you keep a keen eye out, I think you're going to see a lot of threads and Easter eggs and things like that to like various other things. So yeah, I mean, it does. I certainly don't think the order is that your experience will be messed up by starting anywhere. But I do think what Chris and Matt did for this show, I think was, to try to like shoehorn in a show in between stuff. I think they did a very good job of connecting dots and stuff like that.
Yeah, I totally agree. So thanks a lot for taking the time to speak with me, and best of luck with the rest of the season. And I'm hoping we get a lot of more seasons as well.
Thanks, Mike.
Damn, yeah, great to meet you, John.